What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Islanders. Picking up where we left off last time. We got this awesome new huge island that we're going to explore today. Tons of beaches, lots of flat level ground, tons of resources, which I'm looking forward to exploring. Something I did off camera, let's go ahead and just get into the game. Something I did off camera was I researched a little bit temple placement and some of the people's pro strats. Oh, look at the birds. Oh, that's cool. I looked up people's pro strats for temple placement, and the biggest thing that kept coming back is, first off, you definitely got to save room. You got to plan for your temple early on. We want it near the city center. We want it near houses. You want it near masons. You want the tower to be in range. There's all sorts of things that we need to consider before we place it. But beach placement seems to be kind of a common factor because it does like all of the buildings that go into the building of, you know, like bricks and stuff like that. Sand, brick building, all that stuff. It likes to be near that. So being near the beach seems to be kind of a pro strat. And we have this cliff here, which I might be able to utilize this area for the temple in such a way to reach the beach, but I'm not 100% sure on that. These kind of lips here make it a little bit awkward, but we're going to sort of go with the flow. Let's see what we get first here. Oh, we get to pick our own statue placement. Wow, okay, so we haven't had this before. It's giving me 3 statues. Oh, wow, okay. Wow. Okay, so I've been playing a lot of games recently, and I want to make sure that I'm like remembering the controls well. So obviously I don't want to intersect my statues here. I'm thinking this is a cool place. Maybe something like out here would also be good. And then something out in this corner as well. Something like that, because I may end up getting more statues. I don't know. And if that's the case, I could see this being like a 4-statue place. And maybe that's not even a great area. Maybe more of a... Yeah, I don't think I need to include the water. I think this is not bad. Something like this, perhaps? Alright, let's start there. Let's maybe go... How close can I get? Okay, so the range isn't that big. I was thinking in my mind that the range could not intersect the other range, but that's not the case. So let's put one there. I think that's great. And before I place a third, we should definitely find what other buildings we're going to get first. That way we can plan it out. It's nice to have this statue in our back pocket. And having the intersecting statue areas, like I say we put another one here, then we could end up putting like a city center, you know, in an area that could benefit from all the statues. That could be excellent. This kind of outcropping of rocks here has me a little bit worried. But the sand pit is something that I want to get underway right away. It likes to be near statues and brickyards, of course. What we want is masons near the temple. I am trying to plan this ahead of time. So, okay. So let's do, if we can rotate this. I don't really want, can I get this in here? That would be sick. Okay, that fits. We have to figure out our sand placement first. I think that's crucial. And the last time we messed with the sand placement, we kind of got screwed a little. See how like kind of awkward this is? It's not great. Not great, Bob. But we did learn that the masons kind of function really well on cliffs. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm going to get them to fit there. Anywhere here? No. Okay. Well, we're going to probably have some overlapping sand pits. Although we do have enough sand to probably not overlap them if we really don't want to. This could be a bit of a costly experiment in terms of points. But let's try something like this for now. It's going to give us more points early, but it might ultimately lead to less points later. Because now what we can do is we can put something here, and you know, it might not catch all of them right now, but I can definitely see it intersecting later on. Do they have a problem being near other brickyards? They do. Okay. Because I think it might end up being a problem. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can make this happen. I think you guys kind of see what I'm doing here, huh? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to hold on to the next one, because we might get a refill on brickyards and sand pits. Let's take the city pack now. That way I can at least place my city center and sort of start planning where that might go. Okay. This is not great because it doesn't allow for a lot of the... Let's see. I want to put this really maybe like on the... See, I'm not going to be able to use this cliff. That's what I'm concerned about with the whole Masons thing. So maybe I just need to be a little bit simpler. Because what I'm thinking is right now I can use the very like edge of that statue here, and then maybe get another statue to benefit from as well. And I can even kind of can I get rid of the rock and still... Okay, okay. I like it. And it looks like that leaves plenty of room for a temple, but the one thing I read online is that you have to remember that the temple, I think we're going to do this, has the same range as a house. So if we go to, let's see, let's cancel that. No. Let's go to a house. All right, I mean, that's okay. This is what I needed for a reference. So I can still touch there. So if I do a city center here, I should be just fine, is what it seems like. I could probably even stretch it a little bit more that way, but I think this is going to be good. And I'm just going to leave most of this area here clear for now. They like to be near temples, but so do mansions, correct? Okay. And we're going to need to build some of those to get the benefits from that. Alright, if we go with the next statue... That almost gets me there. They're nice to put on these areas because it feels like these areas are ones that... Can it really not fit? I was about to say that that really won't be useful for much else. This gives me a ton of overlap too. But we are sort of pigeonholing ourselves to trying to get all of our points in this one area. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's start building, let's see. We can start building this here. I do not want to destroy the trees, because we do have lumberyard kind of like waiting for us. I'll place that there. Yeah, here's the lumber pack. The masons are the ones that I wanted to plan out. They want to be near brickyards. City centers, yeah, okay. This is kind of a long game one, whereas the lumber packs are going to be pretty easy points for us. Let's take these now. And another city center. That's kind of great, I think. They just don't want to be near each other. Yeah, and unfortunately these rock areas are not good for city purposes. I was thinking we might use this for our fields and lumber. Because this giant rock is very awkward. I just want the flattest, like, I feel like this is just an incredible spot for a city center, but I do wish I had... Like, my industry up and running first to see, like, how many lumber dudes I'm going to get. Because I've only got one lumberjack and one sawmill, and is that worth... Like, I'm preparing this for trees, this for trees, this for trees. Is it worth kind of cordoning off all of these really good building areas, flat, open building areas, for lumberjacks and sawmills? I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. If I go right here, I've got 17, right? I saw 17 a second ago. There we go. Ooh, can I get better than that? I can get 18. But to get 18, I gotta destroy a tree. So that feels like that's probably not as worth. Alright, let's go there. I do want access to the statue here. And can I fit in, squeeze in here? Yes, I can. Alright, cool. Brickyard. I want these to be close to where the masons might end up being. I'll put that there. And then the mansions. And we're going to Jenga them a little bit. We're going to Tetris them. For best placement. I'm trying to save these trees up top just in case. Okay. We can go to something else now. Yeah, let's get the masons. I'm kind of hoping it gives me more lumber. Okay, it gave me more sand pits. Alright, so you want to be near brickyards, statues, city centers. How big is your area? 14 there. I think this is going to be legit, guys, because this is going to be right where my temple is. But how much do you hate being near other masons? Actually, not bad. Because what I can do here, 15 is pretty damn good. Where do we get that at? I saw it for a second. I know you guys did too. Some like awkward fit here. Like, what gave me that? What could have possibly given me that? I must have like somehow... Like, am I going crazy? Did I not see that? You know what it is? It's this sand pit at the bottom here. I think I managed to like not touch it somehow. Oh, it's like exactly in the wrong spot. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Just place it. All right. Just shut up and place it because I don't know if I can do that again on purpose. Okay. And these guys have pretty huge range, but they can't quite like just sit like down here. They want to be near the brick stuff. But this is just future planning. Wait, I could have sworn I was able to put these right here, right? Yeah, that's okay. That's how I had it before. So let's make sure we're kind of touching. Just like the barest of touches. And then we'll probably do the exact same thing. Okay. We'll just place it right there. Okay. This is probably honestly a fine location for a city center. But let's just keep going with the mansions, I guess, as long as I'm getting good points from them. Just make sure we're maximizing our placement. Yeah, it's not quite good enough. Alright, we'll hold on to that one. Houses, though. We can start working on. As we get far enough away from the city center, the houses become more and more relevant. Because they can reach where the mansions cannot. Alright, that's enough of that for now. Let's try something else. Farming pack. It takes kind of a lot of space, so let's go ahead and get that one. Actually, they both take a lot of space. I just realized the other one was the brewing, which also has fields that it needs. The mill wants to be near the city center. Interesting. And the mason. Yeah, I don't know if we can make that happen, really. I was thinking we would do something like this. And then use the fields here. This kind of open area. This covers like the entire spot here. Want to make sure that these extra fields are touching. And I think it's probably worth destroying that one tree just for that. And that should put us over the edge. Perfect. A shaman. Shamans are easy money every time I get them. Another brickyard. Okay. I really wish I could put it up here. So I've seen there are things in the game that I haven't had access to yet. Oh. No, that's no good. It's too close to the other one. That are 19, eh? This might be good. There are like plateaus that you can attach to walls. I haven't had access to them yet. I'll keep this in mind. 19 is like the going rate here, but I feel like this might be a better location later. I can't help but feel I have somehow mismanaged this huge beach, but I feel like I should have kept the sand pits closer together, or maybe centralized them and then put the brickyards along the outside. Maybe I gave the brickyards too much space. I don't know. 10 is not bad, but this is, I mean, 19. Let's just take this. There we go. Keep all the beautiful trees we can. Literally no negatives for that. Shamans want to be far away. So this is a good spot. We're touching lots of fields with 23. 39. Can I do better than 39? 45. 48. Alright, I'm not going to mess around. That's ridiculous. That's exactly what we want. What a huge score. It only gave me one of those. Jesus. Okay. Let's see what we get next before we keep placing. Fissures are pretty easy. They're not going to interfere with any of the other things we have going on. So that's nice. This... I want to get this here. I guess I'll take a 12. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. And then the fissure. I feel like there's not like a ton of seaweed places that I ever see. That's a 13. Yeah, that's too good to pass up. We're touching the city center barely, as well as the statue. And we only had one of them, so I think we did good in placing them there. I'm still not 100% decided on this. And like crushing this entire area. As opposed to something like this and getting the benefit of the statue. But I think it's going to be kind of hard to place houses around here. But I need to do it. I need to make a decision, otherwise I'm not going to be able to advance. So, I think what I'm going to do here is we're just going to demolish these trees. And we're just going to have this huge area. I'm going to build a little bit closer this way to leave room for later stuff like the circus and the market and things like that. So let's start building our mansions right next to the city center. Give me these really blocky mansions. Also, guys, I didn't mention this. I meant to mention this like right at the beginning of the video. But I've got some guys outside right now building a carport for me. And if at some point I have to stop the video, whatever, go talk to them real quick. Hopefully that's not a problem. Let's take the brewing pack. I've got tons of open land I need to make use of. But yeah, so yeah, it's kind of exciting actually. But they just started a few hours ago, so they should just be digging holes and stuff. Nothing like crazy. So there's a 30 here. I figured there would be a lot there. 33 here. 33. Just trying to identify where all the pastures are. That way, you know, at some point we don't like overbuild in their area. Because they don't like being near city centers, really, is the biggest thing. Which makes it kind of a good spot. If we can get that. We had a 33 here for a second, I thought. Maybe not. Maybe it was 30. I might just take the 30. And then the next shaman we get, hopefully, I'll put him over here. And we'll get the benefits from that. Let's put down another field. Just because it's a sure thing for us. We know where that's going. There's that 14. We have yet another mason. Let's see what this adds up to. A 10, eh? I'm going to take that because hopefully it just gives huge points whenever we finally get a temple. Okay, what do you like to be near? Hop fields, warehouse, statue, seaweed farm. Okay. So seaweed farms, they have them on the beach, I think is what they are. But there really, I don't see any on this map. So what we might do instead, because something else I remember is that they have a building called the Resort that we learned about in the last episode, and they like to be near the hop fields as well. I was hoping I'd be able to put something on top of this, but I'm not sure I will be able to. And this doesn't seem amazing in terms of placement. I don't want to destroy the trees. Like, it's kind of a cute little spot, but like it's not, and it's giving me access to the statue. And then I'll be able to put a few fields around it. I'm just gonna do it. There we go. And I mean, it's gonna give me a lot of points right now, but it just might not be great for our future. And we have 10 buildings right now that we have access to. So we're far from like slumming it right now. Alright. Do something like this. 12. And for those of you guys, you know, I know you're not playing at home, so it'd kind of be hard to understand sometimes, like maybe my placement feels a little off. My control over the placement is not as perhaps absolute as it may seem. Because sometimes I have to like go out and then go back in, otherwise it won't like allow me to place it. Okay, we'll wait. We'll see what we get here. A fountain or a hut? Let's go for the fountain. Okay, we get more fields. Let's go for that first. It's a big 12, easy 12. I have a feeling it's not going to let me place that there. Yeah, and now we start to get into the dilemma where we're taking away from our lumberjacks. Alright, that feels like a huge fountain. 26. Can we do better than that? I mean, I think we can place them like both here. It's probably worth it to keep messing around and, you know, find other locations. That seems pretty good because they're opposite each other, you know? They're kind of right on the edge of each other's domain. And that's going to give me just the fountains by themselves. Great. I'll take a park. The parks are great. They do a really good job of filling in weird spots, especially these big squares and these skinny little areas. So these guys really like to be near temples. I could see us, and they like to be near the trees as well. A 20. You know what? I'll take a 20. I'll take a 16 as well. There's a 20 here, 21 here. And then let's see what we can do with this park. A 19? Yeah. Alright, that felt like a lot of big points. Squeeze in that mansion. I'm pretty sure we've got enough room still for the temple. But there's no reason we shouldn't just keep, like, you know, messing around for a second, trying to figure stuff out. I saw there was a 13 there, but I think it's too awkward of a shape. I'll take that. Alright, let's see what we get next. The plateau. That's what I've been wanting, because that's what's going to show us, like, where we're going to put... Ooh, it's bigger than I thought it was. No! I did not leave enough room. I thought this was a big enough square here. Oh, no. Okay, well, goodbye, trees. It's still going to be huge points, and I think it's still going to give me all the things that I want. $12s, not quite. The temple also loves walls. So if we save a little space around the edge for the walls, that'll be great too. Nice 17 there. Let's see, what kind of numbers are we throwing up out here? I mean, we don't have, obviously, as big of a city center. But if we can just kind of keep in mind some of the shapes. Because there's, like, some awkward areas that are sort of developing here. 14, 15. We had some decent numbers here. Yeah, I'll take the 15. So it did give me another shaman. 32 feels pretty damn good. Let's just kind of glide along here, see if there's any other big numbers. There are not. So let's take that. That'll put me over the edge. Give me that temple. I don't know if I'm ready for it quite yet. The tower's also good. It should just be one huge point for me. It starts with a minus 30, so it's not going to look amazing right off the bat. Oh, it loves the masons. Interesting. Can I do better than a 34? I mean, that feels pretty good. Okay. Let's get this other field down if I can. 17. Okay. I think we still have room for the nice areas. Surprised we haven't gotten any more lumberjacks and such. $16. Alright, mansions. What can we do? That's a pretty nice score. 12 for one of those. And then a 14 here. We're saving some room for the wall. Alright, I'll take that as well. The warehouse. Wants to be near the market, the gold mine. I don't have any gold mines. Brickyard, masons, brewery, statue, sawmill, sewage farm. Okay. I'll take it. Boy, they're giving me a lot of parks. So I can take... Yeah, this is perfect, actually. Boom. That's a lot of points for the mill. He's just going to get access to almost every single field we put. So the idea would just be to keep putting fields like that. So we can get a nice 27 there from our industry. Is there anything better than that? I feel like if we get access to these up here, man. Because the warehouse, I think, hates, or the temple hates the warehouse. 25 is quite a lot. What was it we had here? 27? Yeah. That feels like the winning recipe here. But it doesn't want to be near the resort oasis, which may end up being here. So I do need to keep that in mind. I don't want to destroy the trees if I can help it. Or at least, you know, not a lot of them. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to go right here. I'm trying to move it, but it's getting, like, weirdly stuck. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Probably not the best warehouse, but we can almost certainly build some other things in this area down here in the future. But it's time for housing now. And I don't want to destroy these little flower patches if I can help it. Sort of looking around. I'll take that. Alright, let's not build anything else till we know what we're getting. The circus. It loves houses and statues, but hates mansions. Doesn't like the temple either. I think what we can do now, because we have so many houses, is we can plan out an entire, like, circus area. $13, $14, $15. Thought I saw like a 16 for a second, but 15 seems pretty decent. I don't see any other trees. I don't know how I got 16. Must not have. Alright, we've got another field here. A little bit different of a placement. We'll get the 9. Another plateau is interesting. We'll never be able to place it up there, but we might be able to make something happen down here. Man, it does want to be near the Masons, though. Unless you can stack plateaus, I don't see that happening for us. Or if they allow themselves to be placed, like, awkwardly off of cliffs. Yeah. Like, this would be kind of cool if we could stick it up top there. Yeah, I don't know. And this will, if I put this here, it'll kill a bunch of those, like, flower patches. I think we could put it somewhere, like, here, and then put a bunch of mansions on top of it if we get more. Do houses like being on plateaus? I feel like everybody probably does, huh? Yeah. And then maybe we could put... See, those are mansions. We don't want that. A little too close to the fancy folk. What I'm trying to think about right now is where to put the houses. I want to put just a ton of houses in one area. So, like, if I do the circus here, I'm catching just a bit too many of the mansions. Yeah. It's funny, it's like nobody wants to live near a circus. I get that. I don't want to live near a circus either. So I think what I start doing is building out houses this way. Let's see. And hopefully we can kind of hold the circus. What size park are we dealing with here? Do something like that. do a 12er. I'm trying to get the skinny parks, man. We can rotate. Let's, oh, I see. I was wondering what was like holding me up, but that's fine. And we're so close. Let's do the sand pit. That's a 12. That might be the best we're gonna get. Huh. Interesting. We get all 3 of those, but we also touch an extra additional sand pit. I don't like that because there might be a time where I want to take advantage of this big, huge, open, like, beach. Let's see what else I can get. The gold mine. We haven't seen these yet. Another city center. Dang. Okay. Well, the only other very large open area is here, where I was already sort of considering placing a city center. Let's do that. Jewelry. Wants to be near a gold mine. Statues and mansions. Doesn't like walls or houses. Okay. We have a gold mine. How big is the range? Okay, it wants to be right near a gold mine. Got it. And it doesn't mind being on the rocks, which is good for us. And the jewelry can go right there. What is this like being next to? Just a gold vein, I'm sure, and a warehouse, and jewelry and statues. Okay. Well, I don't have, sadly, any more warehouses or anything like that. I think that's my only gold mine. Okay. Go ahead and get that. Right there. Then I will place this. Man, this thing is really, like, greedy. It's going to want mansions around it, which I don't have any of yet. So I'm actually going to hold off on placing that, because I want to make sure that I can get through, like, a negative score. I can fight through that, and I can't do that right now. So I know I've got these 33s here. 39s? Oh, God. Okay. I'll take it. That's a pretty massive score. I'm also going to take the plateau here, I think. And just plan it as... You know what? Actually, it might go good here once I get mansions. I can put the mansions on the plateau. This doesn't care about the plateau, but I can put this here. Something like this, right? Then put the plateau here. And then cover it in mansions. And then the mansions, the plateau, the jewelry store, they'll all get a bonus together. Let's start working towards our house goal. House/circus goal. Let's just get a feel for it real quick. Yeah, we're not far enough away yet from the mansions. We're getting there though. Move around the other side. I see that we've unlocked the next tier, and that's cool. Go 15. Okay. Let's get another good idea. 28 so far. I mean, that feels pretty good, honestly. $28. And then I can just keep putting the houses around the circus, as long as we're not touching mansions. However, this does kind of put a bit of a dampening on my plateau plan. Because I think it'll be too close to the dang mansions. Let's see what we get next. The market. The market likes to be near city centers, masons, statues. Warehouse, houses. I'm gonna take this. We're gonna 2 more towers? Jesus. Okay, okay. Lots of stuff. Doesn't like to be near other towers. Understandable. $35. That might be the big dog point score. I saw a 39 there. Alright, we'll take this. What is giving it the... Is anything giving it, like, bad points? Because this is only giving 27 now, but in the future, as we continue to build mansions and parks behind it. And I think it just kind of looks cool, too. Alright, thank you for that. I do believe the temple hates the marketplace. It hates... I can't remember if it's the circus or the marketplace. Maybe both. Here's one mansion, which we're going to save. Okay. Can I put this... Where exactly can I put this? If I put this in the wrong spot, man, I won't have room for my plateau the way that I want. I've got plenty of room, but... yeah, I can't do the whole mansion thing yet. Circus, though. Circus is looking pretty hot. And then the marketplace... could be an incredible score for me. Such a big building. God, I hope this doesn't mess up my eventual temple placement. Because I think I might be getting a temple relatively soon. I guess my sawmill placement's not great. Yeah, I'm not going to get a ton for this. I'm just going to place it. Because if I get the temple right now, that'll sort out so many of my, like, issues. The resort oasis. Okay. Wants to be near parks, fountains, fields, fishers. Let's take this. Okay, plus 59. Wow. And we're going to get more than that in just a second. Alright, more sand pits, please. I think 9s are probably the best I'm going to do. Oh, I saw a 12 for just a shining second there. Okay. And I mean, just like that, we're pretty damn close to leveling one more time. These parks here... oh, man, I can't use this park there. That's too good. Getting the skinny parks are too valuable for these, you know, awkward spaces. It's 14... take the 15 there. A 20? I'll take that. I don't think literally anything else is going to fit here. Okay, we can stop building those now. Give me the temple. The tavern. Okay. Taverns like to be near breweries, which they're not going to be anywhere near, but houses. Okay. And another city center, another fishery. We're going long today, man. $15, I'll take it. Okay, tavern. 9 doesn't feel like a lot. It starts off at a pretty big negative. City center, statue, house. Okay. I mean, this is pretty good, and I can probably put a lot of houses around it. I'll take that for now. We'll almost certainly get another one at some point. And I do have an entire... I have another city center here that I haven't even begun to build around. I'm saving up houses and mansions. This is just like free points, basically. I didn't expect to get this many, though. And I mean, I still want to put it somewhere that makes sense. Shamans don't like it. I feel like there's an opportunity here to get a lot of points. I mean, there's 10. Okay, because if the plateau goes here... Okay, I think we just need to go ahead and place the jewelry store down in such a way that it covers the entire area. Okay. Then this goes down. Does this like being on a plateau? It doesn't get any bonuses whatsoever. We'll place that there. Place a city center here. And then the mansions that we place nearby should have a pretty decent score. I mean, this was kind of the plan. We're doing it. I believe. Keep in mind, we have the market in our back pocket, which is a pretty big score at some point. Give me the temple. There it is. There it is. Base score of minus 75, so you really got to nail it. Hopefully we've done our planning correctly. God help us all if we have not. We get double markets, Jesus. Okay, 108. Alright. And at some point we're going to get walls that we can use to surround it, and that'll be an excellent score, I'm sure. Just making sure, let's guarantee this is the best of the scores that we're going to get. I'll take it. Perfectly placed is the achievement we just unlocked. Let's see what our progress looks like after we get that. In one shot. Killing it. Let's take the walls now. And another shaman too. So the walls like to be near temples, markets, jewelry, city centers, warehouses. Could put a weird, kind of a weird wall here. We saw it for a second. Yeah, I saw the 18. I'm going to take that. That seems pretty damn perfect to me. And I'll take that as well. We're going to get way bigger points, I think, when we go near the temple. But that seemed a little too perfect to pass up. So, shamans. I'm sure that we have another really awesome shaman spot somewhere. Like 27, let's remember this little area here. 27 seems pretty good. trying. I'm finagling. Can't go near our city center. I think 27 might be the best one we have left based on our placements and such. I mean, this is not bad. This is like a very rich area for this. If we get another shaman, we'll have to remember it. Because even though we're already getting the minus 13, we're still getting big scores from this. Okay. So let's go back over here. I think we were on like... Where were we? Like here? Yeah. Bam. Okay, good points, good points. Could put some sand pits out here in the middle of nowhere. I think we've kind of, like, gone as far as we can go without starting to go into, like, deficit there. So let's build here. And let's make use of our fields first. Okay. The parks here are going to kind of get us. I'll take a 13, at least we're barely touching. We'll do that. Did that get me over? It did not. We did get another plateau, oddly enough. And we have a chance to get like a really good, if not slightly awkward, plateau placement here. Kind of in the gaze of two city centers. You know what? I'll place it there. And see what else we unlock. We know we have huts. Seaweed farms. I'm eager to see how these work here. Am I like really missing out on huts? They like to be near shamans and city centers and fishers. I'm going to take the huts. Happy to see the walls too. Okay. Let's get huge wall points first. Kind of cement our pro strats here. There we go. There's a 16. Okay, and man, we're not getting a lot of mansions like I was hoping we would. You can see we're not really touching the jewelry. $17's not bad, and maybe we could put a park there. Will the park fit? Oh, it won't. Doesn't it look like that would fit perfectly? No, it just doesn't. Okay. Welp. Still not bad for the mansion. I don't like that we're getting the negative. Maybe we just go somewhere else with it. But it doesn't look like there is much other place to go. We'll go there. Circus. Come on, circus. Yeah, it's the mansions that are kind of screwing us now. If I build here... Yeah. I build here, and then now I just start putting houses. Like, that was as far into the corner as I could get, so I think that's a really great placement. Oh, this is perfect. We're killing it now. Give me more houses, man. See what this field can do for us. Fields only go basically like just a few places for us, so we kind of know that it's safe for us to place this. And the huts hate to be near industry, but they like to be near where the shamans are. And the city centers, too. I've got double city center here. You know, this isn't bad. We've got 14s out here. But if I start putting brickyards and stuff there, I don't think they'll like that. We have triple shaman here and the city center. And you know what? I think I'm just going to drop one of our markets there too. Alright, let's see what we get before we place anything else. Yes, I was hoping to get the balloon. It wants to be near the resort oasis, the market, the tower, circus, statue. Okay. Doesn't want to be anywhere near the temple. But it does like the towers. I don't think there's any way for me to get my towers without messing up. Because this might be a good place to get a tower now. Does this like to be on a plateau? I feel like it would, huh? No, it doesn't care. Couldn't care less. Okay. That's a 30. Too many towers up here. We're kind of tower rich. You know what? I think this is cool. It's a little spot that I don't think anything else can really fit. This likes circus, statue, market, resort oasis. Alright, let's see what else I get. A monument. We haven't had one of those yet. Loves the temple. City center park statue. Hates fields and other monuments. Okay, we kind of needed all of this stuff. I needed more housing. Another tavern. Probably good. Let's see where the monument will go first. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Right here. Hell yeah. Anything better though? We might. I mean, how many times are we going to get a monument? There might be something slightly better, but 80 feels like we nailed it on the first try. Yeah. Zoom around here, and we have so many parks in our back pocket, just like waiting to go. Jeez, it almost got me there in one shot. Yeah, these other walls are kind of messing with me, but... Let's see where I can put these bad boys. I'll take a 12. I think that balloon placement was pretty sweet, though. Markets don't want to be near other markets. Noted. Oh, man, if they could go here, that would probably be insane. Because it's basically pulling from all the city centers. It just has such a huge starting negative. It wants these houses. I mean, once I build up more, you know, of this area, I think that'll be fine. So this likes the markets. I gotta kind of keep in mind other things that might go here in the future. So if I'm able to get 30 here, maybe place it here. And then I might be able to touch a future market. The rich get richer, man. Hot air balloons and everything. Okay, what next? The water plateau. I can start going out into the water. Let's get the seaweed farm first. I still have tons of land. Okay, a lumberjack. I think I'm actually happy with like a 13 here. I don't want to go too far out in the center. Spam calls, of course. Alright. Tavern here is a 25er. And it can fit nicely on this little area. And I did plan on putting more houses here if I could fit them. Yeah, it's getting kind of awkward for houses nowadays. The wall doesn't like them. See the mansions? What do the mansions look like up here? Okay, let me see. I feel like this will fit. If only, if only. The woodpecker side. If you haven't heard that song, do yourself a favor. By Fiction Plane, I think is what they're called. From Holes. Beautiful song. Okay, hut. I think all of our huts are going to go here. Oh, there's a 22. Okay, hold on. Was that a 24? Oh, God. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Triple City Center seems like a pretty boss placement. Man, this is going bananas, man. We're over an hour now, and I still feel like I could just keep going. Like I haven't messed anything up terribly yet. But the crucial part was for us just to get over the hump of the temple. We should probably honestly be planning for a secondary temple location, because I have no doubt the game will give that to us at some point. Alright, let's see if we can get some housing. Really? Won't fit? Alright, I'll take a 10. That won't fit either, huh? I mean, a 22 feels great, but like... that don't impress me much. Shania Twain reference check. So I'll take that. Oh, man. Wall plateaus is what we were trying to get. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Okay, we know we have a solid hut spot. Excuse me, guys. Big sneeze. Okay, and let's put our fields down as well, as we've been saying. We kind of know that they're easy money. Still haven't placed the seaweed fields at all. We have yet another lumberjack here. I'll take a 12. That's like beautiful placement as far as like getting a hold of that thing. Walls here, do walls like any of this stuff? They kind of like the warehouse. Can't help but feel like there's still some big money walls in this location. You know what, I'll take a 14. A little bit of awkward sizing all throughout here. That's a 14. Really wish I could put more houses around here. And I can. Yeah, that doesn't feel awesome yet. Like, that's okay. If I do something like this, I can probably even catch a mansion or two. Let's get the seaweed farm. And where do we put the fields? What's like a legit place for a seaweed farm? I don't know. Like, this feels pretty good, huh? It gives me this whole like big area. And now we just have the water plateau. Another hut. I don't know who lives here, but they are just in maybe the worst location. Okay, the fisheries do not like being near the seaweed huts, but they do like being near seaweed. So I can see in the future we're going to have a bunch of seaweed fields out here. Oh, the wall does not like mansions. I thought it did. I don't know why I thought that. That's obviously incorrect. Alright, well, I am a stupid dummy. I'll admit that. And this will make it so that I can't put mansions here in the future. And that is no good. Just random walls all over the place. Water plateaus. Like to be near trees? How weird is that? Okay, there might be some synergy here that I don't know. I don't know what on earth I could possibly want to put out here in the water. I think just placing the plateaus near each other is about as much like synergy as we're gonna get, because all of our city centers are so like insulated. So what I can start doing perhaps is just make a really nice, find a nice area, and if I get another chance to do like a city center, just make sure these are all very like level. Okay. Alright, we'll do this. I want to make sure these guys are like straight up solid. I wish they like naturally interlocked for you. That would be cooler. Be a lot cooler if you did. Okay. Did that give me room? Yes, it did. 47. 51. Oh my god, we're killing it. We are savants. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm probably the greatest at this game that ever lived. I'm joking, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. So warehouses do not like being near other warehouses. Let's place the field first. That's easy money. Easy money. I'll place that there. Warehouse loves brewery, masons, market, brickyard, gold mine. Oh, it'd be cool if I could use this big dumb rock area. Yeah, I saw it for a second, but I don't see it anymore. Okay, I see a 17. Keep that in mind. There's no way that's my best placement, though. I can't imagine that is. Yeah, there's a 23. There's a 30. You know what? I'm just going to rock the 30. I think that's good. Housing. Guess I'll just keep putting it here. Mansion game, not exactly killing it. Let's see about one of these. Yield and parks. I feel like I can do way better than that particular score. Take a 9. Yeah, I was trying to get one of these skinny minis. But let's unlock the next thing first. Yeah, they're going to give me one water plateau. We'll place that first, depending on what type it is. And we're just building it out in the middle of the ocean. Another hut. Easy, easy, easy. $16. No, 24. Start building that away. Another lumberjack. Will be difficult to place in a great area. Because of the sawmills and such and the other lumberjacks that we have scattered throughout. You know what, I'll just place this guy here. This is actually nice that we have this little ledge here we can take advantage of. Take a 12. Man, there we go. Okay. Can I fit another one in there? I feel like I can't. Just this one little like pond placement is a little too close. Dang. Because we want it like right here. We're very close to the next tier. Take that. Man, even still, this is a great spot with the 15. Just because we're touching the plateau, kinda. Oh man, this is going to be a long episode, guys. I don't think I'm going to lose. We might even have to come back in another video. Because I just don't think I'm going to fail here. And this is probably one of those maps where they're really trying to get you to not fail. You know? I don't think I'm superhuman or anything. I just think, like, I've got really good placements and I planned it well. As you're supposed to, you know. That was a really good spot. That's a really good spot too. But what I have not done yet is really just like log out of this game and then like get back in the middle of an island. I'm just hoping it saves everything the way I want it to. Yes, that's a really good house. Jesus, 24. But I feel like maybe I'm getting close to, you know, the end. Eventually it's going to give me some stuff that I really just can't get a lot of points with. I was about to say, did that not put me over the edge? It did. Oh, Jesus. Okay. These are easy. Because I don't have any choices. Life is easy when you don't have choices. That's 100% true. Alright. We are going to build this about here for the extra 3. Let's go to the top of this, see if we can get another 26. This is just a regular house. But we've seen what regular houses can score if you put them in the right spots. Okay. Well, we had the 13 here. We'll take that. Not great mansions. It looks like maybe that's it. I don't anticipate getting past this, so it looks like maybe we're just out now. I'm not ashamed though. What a heck of a run for us, considering how much of a noob I am at this game. Not sure 100% what else I could have done, you know, a lot better. Oh, wow. Well, we should have definitely been keeping parks and fields in mind. Now that I see that, Jesus. Okay. Well, there's definitely a lot of missed points there. Now that I know. You can intersperse, I guess, parks and fields and maybe just get a bazillion points. I don't think that's going to put... It did. God, I'm going one more. But I think this has got to be it, right? I don't think we're going to get another 26er here. Oh, we will. Okay. Alright, well, I'm done. Alright, let's take that first. This hut spot is, like, brilliant. Seaweed field. Still doing great. Have not seen a lot of fountains. So, I see an obvious a 19. A 26. A 43? Yeah, I'm not even going to look. 43 feels like the right move. Yet another Les Machons. Okay. We did have this other market up here, which isn't really being used. $27. Okay. Did that put me over again? Not quite, but very dang close. And a 23. Yeah, we really need to be building the things that we can build near the temple, The things that the temple actually wants. Like, because tons of stuff wants to be near the temple. These are really like the only things that can fit here, so I've got no problems putting them. Another one of these sand pits. So we were starting a secondary sand pit location. I feel like there's a way to get this on this beach without touching, but maybe not. Oh, yep, barely. Okay, nailed it. Genius. Alright, where's our other water plateaus? Alright, nice stuff. There's no way to rotate this. But I'll put that there. Yeah, now I think we're done. I don't think there's any way this one park is going to generate that much value. 18? God, that's so close. I don't want to give up. I don't just want to like throw it down just to end this because I'm going super long. I like to give everything my old college try there. 21 doesn't get me there. Yeah. $15, $17, $21 seems to be the going champ right now. Man. We had some big scores though. Our temple was great, got us an achievement. Yeah, I'm just going to place it. And that's how we'll end the run. Our markets I thought were pretty cool. I wish we would have had a little more time to expand onto this. And maybe let it get bigger and bigger. But that's it, guys. Take one last look at our awesome city. I think we did a pretty great job. And I wish we could have expanded further. But we made some pretty solid locations here. But guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.